Hello, we are Make It or Break It. On the last video, we've made the rapid beats and the RPM, the roadrunners of the wasteland. And now, we didn't just go for speed, we went for height. So, everybody say hello to the pendulum. Here we see the pendulum, the most tallest, the most lowest and thinnest car you've ever seen in your entire existence. And plus, it's basically how I pronounce it. It's a giant pendulum on a car. So anyway, why don't we just get on with it? Instead of looking at the car at very weird angles. So here we have the pendulum. As I said, it's the world's most it's like the low rider of the desert. I can't even get my camera low enough to see how low that is. That's really low for a truck. That's really low for like an off-roader. Oh yeah, and to make the suspension that wide, I had to get two axles, two short axles, and put them on each side. That's how I make my wide suspensions. I get two of the same axles and I put them on each side. And the pendulum was the hardest part. No matter how hard. What's with my pronunciation today? What's with my speech? As you can see, there's a guy on top of the pendulum. He's gonna... His job is to capture and destroy enemy vehicles by hooking them. And what the car does is it pulls. Well, the car has to stay still as possible. This guy's the second guy to go. He's the second guy on the pendulum. So after this guy's gone, he has to go. Because that's how it works in the wasteland. You go one after another. I've got this little thing there. I never really tried that. But what I did, I took off the piece, like the connector part, and I attached the hook on. So now it's just a hook. That's all it is. Basically, I cheat when I go to Legos. I cheat. And I think the hardest part was trying to put the person on the pendulum, because look how bad it swings. I've still got to work on it. A lot of work to do on it, because like, it doesn't go anywhere. Probably because there's so much weight on the pendulum. If I take the man off, if I take it off, guess what happens? Instantly comes up because the weight. I can make a catapult like this. It's just that it's not strong enough. That's all it is. See? I can make a catapult. And here we have the driver. Looking cool. Looking cool. We have a fuel tank on the back. Couldn't add any gear stick, but here we have the enormous engine. It's according to how wide it is. Something like a V6 or a V8. V8, at least with a turbo. But from the front wheels, I went for the tiniest I can find. Those ones you can get on starter kits. I'm not saying you get the baby Legos. I collect scrap Legos, and I turn them into new ones. And here we have, I went for the one different axle to one different, because it makes the rusty effect. like it's getting older because those parts have already fallen off. But for this tires, I went for the normal the normal road civilian tires because there's more grip. Because the front axle doesn't have any grip at all. This has a lot of grip. I think the grip that's more is on the back rather than the front. And I've really got to upgrade this because it's like a trampoline. Literally, I can't focus the pendulum without it shaking. And I like the way I've done it. It's like a free floor. 1, 2, 3 floor car. I wasn't actually expecting that to be a third floor. I didn't want that there though. These cars I won't change. These cars, after I've posted this video, they will be taken down. Not the video, the car. The car will be destroyed. That counts for RPM and rapid beats. They will be taken down. Well, rapid beats, that's an excellent looking car. But rapid beats, and we do a size figuration with my smallest car. We do a size configuration. Here we go. Look, come on RPM, bigger boy. A size configuration. It's like a much larger car for a much larger category of capturing vehicles. This was actually meant for capturing trucks. Sorry, I'm sorry for my long pauses of silence. But this was actually meant for catching trucks. Because it's far much more larger than ordinary vehicles like buggies or hot rods. It's far much more bigger and longer. I think I went for height more than length. So, anyway, I will get on. So, if you have any suggestions for my next video, well, I'm not saying you should put suggestions, but if you have any suggestions for what theme I should do when I finish this Wasteland theme, you can tell me in the description below. And oh my god, it's taking me a while. This is why I don't use chains very often. I oftenly just use the rope. So, if you have any more suggestions, comment, share the video, like it, or even subscribe if you want to, if I'm that good at making videos. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye!